Hi guys, my name is Jimmy Allison. I'm an Ableton Live certified trainer, Austin Ableton tutor, and I teach one-on-one lessons online. In this video, I want to talk about Ableton Live 10's utility changes. Ableton Live 10's utility has undergone 3 changes. First off, the phase button now inverts the signal at the input of the utility rather than the output of utility. Another great change is the fact that the gain can now go to negative infinity, which is really handy for a lot of reasons, specifically automation. One of the things I like to teach is to not automate the track fader, rather automate something else. What I used to use was a audio effects rack so that I could get a negative infinity. But now you can just automate the utility. So you can right click, show automation. Now you can go in and automate the utility rather than the track fader. This is really handy because when you're doing a full mix or even live performing, sometimes you want to go make minor adjustments with the track fader. And if you've automated that, it makes it a little more problematic because you have to go draw the automation in for your minor adjustments. And a completely new feature added to the utility was the ability to completely mono the sub bass. If you'll notice this little button down here, it says bass mono. When you turn it on, you can adjust the cutoff. So basically anything below 120 hertz will be monoed, and anything above will be untouched. Let's check it out in this mix. I'm going to go ahead and solo the wavetable track. And you can see that I have the unison added to the wavetable, which gives it a lot of width. Let me show you an example. If I turn off unison, it's really tight, but it just lacks character. So one of the nice things about synths and basses, it's give them some interest. So I'm gonna put the unison back on. Now it's wide. It's moving around in the stereo field, but let's check it out when it's soloed. So notice that when I use the little headphones so that I can just listen to 120 and below, you can see that it's moving around a bit in the stereo field. The bass may kind of phase in and phase out. Low frequencies tend to clash when they're not coming out equally on both sides, which they could either make it louder or quieter. So if you have that problem in your mix, check out your low end and see if it's moving around in the stereo field. And a good way to fix that, of course, is to mono the low end. And now we have a much tighter, consistent bass signal. And if I want to enhance a little bit, I can go in with some EQ or some compression to kind of boost that low end a little bit or give it some more character. But what I really want it is to be monoed. And this is really handy to have it on the utility. You used to have to load the EQ8 and do a mid-side EQing technique, which still works really well. But now you can throw it in on your utility, which I generally have on every single track anyway already for various reasons in case I need to increase gain or use automation. But now I can also just pop the bass mono. Let's turn off the headphone. And that's pretty much that. So the nice thing about bass mono is I tend to go ahead and just drop it on every track because there's really no, I like to have all of my sub frequencies monoed. So it's really, really handy, really low on CPU. And that's all I have for today. Thanks, guys. And I teach one-on-one lessons online. Check out my website, austinabletontutor.com. And check out my YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks, guys. Bye.